Who?
All right, and we're back. Episode 26 of the Cookout. We are live on YouTube and Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, consider following us, subbing on Twitch. If you are watching us on YouTube, drop a like on our video. Consider subscribing to the channel.
Don't consider, do it.
Just all right, do it. You know, I don't want to be like do
Like
it. I don't want to be like
video.
do it.
Like the video.
Do it.
It's another bang.
What do YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back.
Like this video in 2 seconds of Ronnie Scale show up at your house. I wouldn't risk it. No. But anyway, thanks for everybody stopping by. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio as well. Got Adam and Eris as always, boys. How are we doing?
Doing good. Turtle Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
All day long.
Days blur together when you're old. So, what is Turtle Tuesday?
I don't know. I got this shirt from my friend. She worked at a bar or something. I think they had turtle races on Tuesday.
Also, is that a
I just
V-neck?
like the shirt. No, it's just a really big shirt. It's too big for me. I don't know.
Okay. I thought you were just wearing like a neon.
I mean, don't get
green-
me wrong. I do have the body for a V-neck now.
No.
I just choose not to be that guy.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, Eris, how are you, bro?
I bullshitted at work today, so I'm good.
Is that like a normal thing or
Yep, but like more than usual today.
okay? Today was actually a busy day for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I worked a lot of the day today, and it was tough. I put a lot of my stuff from last week off to this week, and I'm definitely paying for it because I was like, we have our holiday party Friday. I'm gonna put off all my work until next week, and now next week is here, so it's bad. We had Kesha perform at our holiday party, which was a little bit of a letdown because we thought we were gonna get T-Pain, and I was gonna be in there acting up. But our president was like doing the introduction and was like, yeah, we got, pop artist, rapper, has collaborated with, country artists, like everybody you can think of. And I'm like, all right, T-Pain, right? That sounds like T-Pain, I think. And we were trying to look up like who's playing in Boston this weekend, because that would make sense of like who it could be. And T-Pain was literally playing at House of Blues the next day. So all signs pointed it to being T-Pain. And when he started introducing, and then he goes, and you could just feel the air in the place. It's like, is she prominent figure in the LGBTQ community and, helps out with a lot of women's organizations, stuff like that. And I'm like, all right. Yeah. Like, that's good too, And then like in Kesha, and I'm like,
Kesha got some bangers though.
Don't stop.
Okay. Kesha got some bangers.
Right. She came out like, I was like, all the white girls that work at
they all love it. Like, they love that shit.
They were hype. They were hype for it.
Yeah, they dance. You know, white girls dance, probably something like that.
Oh yeah, I swaying back and forth. Offbeat and shit like that. But I mean, she was cool. She did like 8 songs, I think, and I probably knew 6 of them. It was like she one of them artists was like, why do I know all these songs? You know what I'm saying? Like,
she has some bangers.
A lot of radio hits. If you've been to the gym before,
yeah. If you go to the gym, you go to LA Fitness or whatever, you're gonna hear a lot of Kesha.
You get a lot of Kesha.
That's what I call music, like 21 through 28. You're gonna see some Kesha on there. She's one of those artists, kind of like Pitbull. It was like, why do I got 8 Pitbull songs on my phone?
True, like, I do have a lot of Pitbull for some reason.
Exactly. If Pitbull,
I do not.
Pitbull would be another one of like, man, if we got Pitbull, like
I feel like Pitbull's a good time.
Pitbull would be a good time. Not
His
for
music
like,
is just so not good.
not for like really good.
His music
Like-
isn't good, but the vibe,
The vibe,
vibes
no,
are
no, the
immaculate.
vibe,
like
the
the
vibe is
beat,
gonna be
the
there.
beat, and the vibes. Yeah, the music. You not listen to the lyrics. Who cares about the lyrics?
Right, like 2 years ago. So we haven't had a company party for 2 years because of COVID, and then, but the 2 years before that, we had Snoop Dogg, and then we had Flo Rida. Flo Rida is another one. It's like no one loves Flo Rida. There ain't no like I'm a diehard Flo Rida fan. I don't think those exist.
No.
But if
But
Flo
the
Rida shows up, at
vibes.
Hollywood Park, he's good vibes.
Good
Right?
vibe.
I probably got like 5 or 6 Flo Rida songs on my phone for some reason.
I might have one.
He's another
Zero.
one.
I might have one. And he's like a feature. Like he's not on it, but he made the song kind of like a DJ Khaled type thing.
Sure.
Zero.
That
Not
makes a
giving me
lot of sense.
a Flow Rider song on my phone. It's just not happening.
I couldn't name one offhand, I don't think.
So that one with Pitbull.
But anyway, it was overall a good time. It's an open bar, so it's like you can't go wrong with an open bar. So, and it was like you could order like Patron and whatever. So I was like doing Patron and soda.
I need my company to do that.
And
Adam,
yeah,
you work at a fucking school. They not
They can
doing
do
that.
anything. It's still adults there.
They not doing that.
yeah, I don't know if they got that in the budget.
Not
They gotta
for-
raise some taxes for that.
Hey, they can
Not where
raise
Adam
that.
work at. I tell you that.
What's the demographic at your school like? Is it like
I would say it's if I had to put percentages, I would say it's 30% white, 30% black, 20% Hispanic, and then the other 20 is Asian, Indian, whatever.
that's a pretty good mix?
It is. It's pretty mixed.
Okay, nice. I didn't know if it was like an uppity white school or
It's like a middle class white school where like the white kids they think that they're from the hood, but they're not, but they act like they are type of thing. Same with like
they
the
listen to a
black
lot of
kids.
Lil Durk.
A lot of Lil Durk. I called a student Lil
And
Durk.
Lil
'cause she loved
Baby.
Lil Durk so much.
Durk
Her
and
name was
Baby.
literally Lil Durk. Yeah.
That's funny.
Sound like Nate.
Huh? Shout out Nate. Yeah.
Shout out Nate.
Nate swear
mean-
he from 63rd.
Nate swear he from the hood,
Couldn't
but
be.
Nate like just went over to the hood every once in a while and then went back home. You know how like when people like people love babies, but they love them when they're not there. They can just give them back. It's kind of what Nate
Yeah.
is like. He love the hood, but that's because he can
Call
leave
Nate
that
Marcus Smart.
Yeah, like Flower Mound. Flower Mound.
Would you go play in South Dallas?
Yeah, see, like Nate love the hood. Nate love the hood, but then like he can leave that motherfucker. Go back home.
But you can send Nate back to wherever he came from.
You probably send Nate
Right.
right.
Strays, bro. Dang. He ain't
Sorry.
doing
He brought up Nate for some reason.
it.
You know who I'm looking up right now to see if we can send them back?
I would love to hear this.
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green. I'm looking up right now. I'm like, Draymond Green, could we send him back?
Is he not from
I don't think
Detroit?
So.
He is from Saginaw, Michigan.
How far is that from Detroit?
Not close, but not far.
Makes a big difference for me.
Okay, Saginaw to Detroit. It's an hour and a half.
Okay, so maybe
So he's an hour and a half north though. Like northern is like a
Cold.
little more like
well, that's Michigan.
yeah. You can
Still
think of
more
like
cold, more north.
upper Michigan. a lot of trees and shit. So like, I don't know. I'm looking at demographics. Okay, demographics. Now, demographics in Saginaw, it says that it's 35% white, 43% black, 16% Hispanic or Latino.
I don't know, Bo.
So maybe you're not sending him back.
Oh, it might not be.
the way Draymond Green acts, you would think so. Like you can go right on back, brother. But the way he talk, some people sound like fake, but some people really sound like they bout that. Draymond Green really sound like he about some activity.
Yes. Yes. I guess I have a hard time believing that. Because like he's not gonna be the type to like swing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he just gonna chirp and that's it. But I'm looking online, Saginaw reporters one of the highest murder rates.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think you got to luck on that one. You got to let them have it.
Sorry. Allergies, pollen, man. Pollen has been my biggest enemy in 2022.
Did you catch COVID?
I had COVID like 2 months ago. Is it 2 months?
And pollen's still the worst?
Yes, I've had allergies like my whole life. This is bad. Spring is like the worst time for me.
Shout out to
Saginaw crime rates. Your chance of being a victim of a violent crime in Saginaw is 1 in 42 people.
That is not good odds.
Not good odds.
Like, that can happen to you.
Look, I know.
So you walk out the gym, you got a chance to get.
You got a
murdered.
chance.
That's what I'm saying. I can go into Walgreens and get.
Think about it though. Like in the span of like 2 hours in the gym, or like in and out of the gym, 1 in every 42. So somebody in that 2 hours, like it could be you.
Right.
God forbid you walk in that hole by yourself.
Let's see.
Then it's definitely you, right? Like it's like you walk in that hole alone.
So there's 44,000 people in Saginaw. Like in like the city, like the metro area goes like to 190,000. And then like if you count that and like Detroit, you're in 377,000. But in Saginaw, it's really like 44,000 people. It's generally like 44,000 people, 1,000 of them have got hit. Randomly punched walking the street.
Is that a day? It's a day?
No. I'm just saying, like, you have a 1 in 42 chance of
a day,
being
right? Is 1 in 42 a day?
I think it's for the year.
For the year.
Yes.
1 in every 42 people have been hit.
Yeah. Their crime index is 7 out of 100. So like 100 is being the safest city.
Oh shit.
And they're a 7.
It's not great.
It's not good.
Draymond Green might have been. Y'all don't probably seen the clips that's kind of circulating lately about like when you out on the block, but like the whole hood know you going D1. That might be Draymond Green. Like, hey man, you better not be here when I come back and hit this hoe. Yep, going inside.
I feel like they probably gave him a heads up.
Yeah.
They gave him a heads up.
Definitely.
Like he
hey
was
man,
like trying to get some candy at like the corner store or something like that. Like,
yeah,
somebody would probably come in, scope it out, be like, "Hey, Draymond,
get on out of here, bro." Hey, we about to make some shit shake. I don't want you to be around when that shit go down.
Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, good for Good for him. Now I want to know Rockford. All right, we're getting a little off the rails right now, but I need to know now.
Is Bo going back?
Am I going back?
He might be.
I think Bo might be going back to sunshine,
Listen
cream,
to
and rainbow.
Crime index for Rockford is a 7.
Oh.
So we're not going back. No.
7?
What is Dallas? I feel like Dallas
You
is
have
too big,
a 1 in 70 chance. Now, Rockford is population-wise is over 4 times as big as Saginaw.
Sound like it's safer then.
But like 1 in 71 is still not good.
It's not great. No, don't like it.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, sorry. 1 in 36.
Okay, now we're going the other way.
Yeah.
That is in the wrong direction.
1 in 36.
Now we're going
Yeah.
the other way.
So like when people were trying to get on Fred for like stepping to like LeBron and like Blake Griffin and shit like that, it's like you're not sending Fred back. Like he's very small, but you're not sending him back. All right, you said Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's a big city though. So
I wonder how much of Dallas they use. If they use Dallas Fort Worth, it's gonna be like, you know, like a 75, 80.
They have the safest neighborhoods in Dallas. Do you want me to read
those?
Do you want me to read the top 5?
I think I already know them. Go ahead.
Let me get 5.
Preston Hollow.
That's where I work.
All right, so you're good.
Yeah.
It's a lot of nice houses over there.
Bro, coming down like where I live toward my job, you have to drive through Preston Hollow. It's like an $8 million house right on the side. Like, and it's not like back off the road or anything. It's like right on the road, right next to some trees, right in the open. You can easily see it. Got a big ass like fence right in front. It's like, yeah, see, y'all good over here.
I kid you not, bro. I kid you not. One of the houses, it looks like the compound that Osama bin Laden got caught at.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Just all white walls around, just a big space. I was like, bro, I've seen this before.
Preston Hollow, nice, bro.
So it's like one of those neighborhoods where like you'll drive around, white people just be outside and just waving.
People walk around like with their like little ice cream cart and it ain't no thing. You just walk out. Hey, you ain't gotta worry about being robbed or anything. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Okay. So that's number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Rustwood Acres. Acres.
Don't know where the hell that's at.
Okay. That looks like it's just north of Preston Hollow.
Sounds about right.
Like just a hair, like looks like 5 minutes, 10 minutes north. Then you go North Haven Park.
North Haven Park is literally on the street. Like North Haven Park is on the street where I work.
Okay.
North Haven is the street I work on.
So you're just good.
Just great. All in the same area so far, by the way.
All in the same area.
Yeah.
The 4th one, a little different, but Lakewood.
Lakewood? I know
Lakewood is it's southeast of Prestonwood. Or Preston Hollow.
Oh, shit. That's
southeast.
That is not terribly far from where we live.
And then number 5
right by White Rock Lake. It's where all those houses are, White Rock Lake.
You said White Rock?
That's where Lakewood is. By White Rock Lake. Yeah.
White Rock was 8th. Behind Preston North.
White Rock's a lot of nice houses over there too.
Preston North Regency Place. And then Prestonwood and then Lake Highlands Southwest.
Of course, Lake Highlands.
Lake Highlands, yeah.
And White Rock, Lake Highlands South, and Walnut Hill round out the top 10.
Walnut Hill is also in that same area. Yep.
Now, crime index for overall Dallas. Do you want to guess? Out of 100.
Out of 100?
100 being the safest.
I'm going to say 15.
I think we're somewhere like Probably. Ooh, I'd say 60, 62. I'll say 62.
Out of 100,
Yeah.
Dallas crime index is 5.
That's okay. Okay.
I said
So
15. I was
the bad areas are bad
very
areas.
bad.
well, let me give you like a visual. Where Lakewood is, right? Rock Lake.
Yes.
If you travel 10 minutes, you're in South Dallas, where the crime index is probably a 1. Legit 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's literally
It gets bad real quick, is what I'm saying.
Dallas crimes altogether. There's 153 crimes per square mile.
Doesn't surprise me. The McDonald's down my street has been robbed like 4 times.
The national median is 26.9 crimes. Now, this is violent and property crimes.
Yeah.
But for violent crimes, you have a 1 in 113 chance.
There's a lot of people in
But
Dallas.
there's a shit ton of people in Dallas. There's a shit ton of people.
There's a lot of people. So,
Yeah.
So you can very easily get your ass knocked off. That's for sure.
All right. Now, of course, I gotta look at Chicago.
Chicago.
It's the last one.
Chicago's probably a 2.
I don't know, Bo. If Chicago's not a 1, we gotta find a 1 before we. I think.
I know where
I think
a 1
Houston's
is
a 1. Or Atlanta.
Ooh, Atlanta's a good one.
Chicago is a 10.
Are we sending them back, Ayers?
I think that now if we're looking at this map, I should have put it up on the. I'm gonna put it up. Let's see if I can put it up. Neighborhoodscout.com.
I don't know. You know, it's.
We sending Chicago back. We ain't scared of them.
I don't know about that.
Top 5.
Listen, Adam. It get real over there. You know what I'm saying?
Top 5.
Now, here's the thing about this map. And if you're listening to us on Spotify or wherever, I'm sorry you can't see this map. But so we're a 10 because of up here is nice. And right here is nice. But if you go here,
not that nice.
Or south side, this is where a little dirt.
I know about the south side.
So I grew up over here, like Humboldt Park. This is where my mom's house is. Humboldt Park, right here. Tim grew up over here. This is where Tim at. Okay. Robbins, Illinois is like,
you don't want to do with that.
This is where you don't want to be at all.
Nice.
So like Tim and I grew up in like weird pockets. Like I got my bike stolen. I don't know if Eric's in the party. How I got my bike stolen and my Burger King stolen in one swoop, and that was just a bad day. I was 10. I was 10. I don't know if Buddy had a gun, but there was 3 guys in hoodies, and he put his hand in his pocket like he had one, and I'm 10. So I was like, I just got Burger King. It's literally 2 blocks from my mom's crib. And I got my bike stolen, and I lied to my mother. I know my mom isn't watching this, but I lied to my mother and said that I just left my bike outside, and someone probably took it. But I got my shit yanked. But yeah, Tim grew up over here, South Shore, Hyde Park, where you don't need to be at.
Can you pull up Dallas? I want to see what it looks like. I'm curious.
Sure. That's so funny that the map was like that. Okay. All right, so this is Dallas.
Okay. Zoom in some more.
The dark is where the bad stuff is.
Yeah.
Okay.
See that white is what I'm telling you about. That's White Rock Lake.
Yeah, Lakewood, Preston
And shit
Hollow.
like that. Yeah.
Preston Hollow doesn't even have a color. Look at this. This is periwinkle. It's not even
Dog.
purple.
Right there where you can see that word Highland Park, just beautiful. Nice.
Mhm.
They're not even.
Well, they're not part of Dallas. It's just what's the segregated expand? What's the what did the South do back in the day to start the Civil War? Whatever that word is. I don't know about history.
Separated.
Yeah, they separated from Dallas. They're their own thing now. Let's see. Where Eris grew up, it's pretty purple. Where I grew up is also purple.
Pretty purple.
It's that one that bro, click on you see that one little purple spot to the right
In the east.
in the east. A little bit more.
This?
Yes. Lakeland is literally the street right next to the street that I live on.
Okay.
Ferguson, yep. That's where my parents live. But you see how close it is to
How nice
the
it
nice
is over
part.
Yeah, like right here. Like, what did these people do right here? Like
you see
people...
how close.
Yeah.
And that's what Skyline is literally right below that. That's where me and Harris went to high school.
Okay. That's interesting. That's funny. Okay.
It is funny. It's like a little hot pocket.
Okay. Well, we do have a show today. But that was
yeah.
I don't even know how do we get Saginaw. Okay.
Yeah, with Draymond Green.
You're trying to fight Draymond Green.
I think that we're sending him back. I don't care. But anyway, Celtics and Warriors are tied 1-1. Are we shocked by anything so far in the finals? Has it gone kind of what you thought? Do you think the Warriors offense is sustainable with just Steph? What do you think?
It went how I expected the Warriors to win for my bad, damn. Drunk.
You good, bro?
The Warriors. I expected the Warriors to win game 1 and Celtics to win game 2. But I figured going back to Boston it would be 1-1. Confident with Celtics in 7. I think they're looking good. Can the Warriors sustain that offense? I mean, yeah. They're Warriors, they'd be fine.
The thing is like they're really depending on Steph to just like go nuclear like every single night. And
I don't think that he'll have to do that every game.
But I don't think like say like Clay, Jordan Poole showed signs of it in game 2, but it's like if they ever figure out how to stop Steph, which is like I'm laughing even saying it because you're not gonna do that.
You really don't figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like say Steph has an off night. Like he's had them very rarely in his life, but like if he has one, like they don't have a Kevin Durant to kind of pieces, and it's like Jordan Poole ready for that. Klay Thompson
we talked about this before with the Mavericks. We know Klay gonna have that one game,
right?
So
that's what I'm afraid of.
They'll need Steph to do it twice because Clay's gonna get you one. We don't know which one it's gonna be.
It's gonna be the game 3 or game 6.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be game 3 or game 6.
He's gonna get you one. So you gotta figure out the other 2.
Now. For some reason, I've been scared the last couple of days because I'm thinking that Klay Thompson's gonna come into TD Garden tomorrow and just shoot the piss out of the basketball. And I know it's coming because they just interviewed him about like shooting slumps or whatever, like, you know, kind of being stagnant offensively. And he's just like, yeah, I'm going to just YouTube game 6 Klay. We'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. Saw that.
So to me, that struck fear right in my heart, and I don't even have to guard him.
Yeah. If I'm like, don't. Anytime people slander Klay Thompson about his slumps, he goes out the next night and lights it up. I seem like so.
I was happy that we got a split in Golden State. I thought that was huge. I think if you come back to TD Garden down 0-2, I think the series isn't over, but I don't feel good about it. But being as objective as possible, I think that the Celtics have played really great so far in both games. It's just they can't figure out the third quarter. They are the best team in NBA history. If you could only play the first, second, and fourth quarter, if you never had to play the third quarter, they would be the best team in the NBA. They would never lose a game. But I think that comes down to coaching. I think Steve Kerr. I think people are like, when Steve Kerr started and they started their dynasty before, they're like, oh, Mark Jackson really built this team. What does Steve Kerr really do? But I do think Steve Kerr is a really good coach, and I don't think that he gets enough praise for it, even though he inherited like the two best shooters of all time. So that kind of makes your job a little easy. But when you see like third quarters consistently happen like this, I think that comes to coaching adjustments at halftime. I think Steve Kerr is probably one of the best in that regard. But overall, I think the Celtics, just like the Bucks series, just like the Heat series, just like the Nets series, if they take care of the ball, they win the game. And when they don't, now they're facing like the team you can't have turnovers with, because they will go on a 15-0 run in 2.5 minutes. And that's what they did in game 3. Like, they're only down 2 at halftime. And then they went on like a 15-0 run to start the third quarter or whatever. And then the game is over. You're down 20 at the end of third. At the end of the third quarter, the game's over. So, and what I didn't like is that in the post-game press conferences, like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they didn't really have an answer. And like Ime Udoka didn't really have a good answer. They're like, we look at the film. So that doesn't really sit well with me. But I wanted to ask you guys, though, do you think that Draymond's, I wouldn't call him antics, because that's just how Draymond is. It seemed like he upped his like intensity, or like made a point to try and piss off Jaylen Brown, like Al Horford, things like that. Do you think that got into the Celtics' head, or do you think that they just played bad?
I think they just played bad. I'm sure they expected. They've seen Draymond in the NBA Finals before. You know what he's gonna do. He tried to do it with, LeBron. I think they just had a bad game.
I think it's just Draymond being Draymond. I think that's what you have to do to a team that's young, or I say young, that's inexperienced, like the Celtics are, as far as being in the finals kind of deal. You just have to do something to kind of throw them off a little bit. And that's what Draymond is. He's an irritant. And that's what he's gonna do. So it's just something slight to throw them off. And one that they blew the doors off that game quite easily.
Yeah, I think that the this was definitely game 2 is definitely a must win for the Warriors. Obviously, you can't go to Boston down 0-2. So I personally did not expect to win game 2. You saw kind of early in the second half when the Warriors went on that run, like you didn't see Robert Williams really for the rest of the game, because I think it was Coach Ime Udoka was like, let's just get back to Boston, get back healthy. You didn't really see Marcus Smart that much in the second half either. It was like, let's just get back to Boston and reset. So I kind of think that whoever wins game 3 is probably going to win the series. Could be a little dramatic, but
a little bit.
But I don't know what the stats are for like those who win game 3, like what they do, like how often
I think
they
it's
win
like
the
60%.
series. But like, yeah, I mean, like winners of game 1 win like 70% of the time or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But that can change in an instant. So I don't pay too much attention to those stats. But I do think that if you're Boston, you really want to win game 3. Like you don't want to lose 2 in a row, especially at home. But they're only like 5-4 at home in the playoffs. So I'm excited to be home, but
it wouldn't surprise me if they split in Boston too. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah, I think they're gonna split. I think Celtics will win game 3, and I think the Warriors will win game 4, and it's gonna go 7, and I'm gonna hate it.
I love it.
It's because your team's not in it.
Not, but my team has been there, and we lost.
Who y'all lose to?
Oof.
Beat their ass in the next series though. Next year. Send his ass home crying to his mama. Don't forget it.
Okay, so say that the Warriors win. Obviously, this would be Steph Curry's year to win at Finals MVP. In terms of Steph Curry's overall legacy, obviously he's the best shooter of all time, first ballot Hall of Famer, unanimous Hall of Famer. Do you think it does anything in your mind legacy-wise in terms of his ranking in point guards of all time? Having having an actual Finals MVP, do you think it proved like this proves he never needed Kevin Durant, or does it do anything to you guys in that regard?
So the Warriors never needed KD in the first place. Like I think everybody knew that.
Sure.
But like, I mean, I don't think KD needed them. It helped to have them because I mean, it was going to be really, really difficult for him to ever win without them because that was like the team, you know. So I don't think he needed them, but he definitely wanted them because he wanted to win and he wanted to win now. So I don't think the Warriors ever needed them. Definitely don't think Steph Curry ever needed them. As far as having a Finals MVP, I mean, for some people, it's going to help his legacy. I don't think it changes his legacy at all. I don't think it I don't know. I think he is where he is as far as all-time point guards. And I think he's going to kind of finish where he's going to finish. I think it's just a matter of, you know, how you I think he should have a Finals MVP already, first of all. So I guess that's kind of what the difference is for me. Is just the thought that I feel like, you know, he should already have one that he didn't get. So it's kind of like, you know, Steph Curry is doing what Steph Curry does. I don't think it moves him you know, I think he's gonna be where he's gonna be as far as his all-time rank kind of deal.
Where do you have him? You can just do point guards.
I mean, I have him probably top 3. Magic, and then for me it'll be Steph probably.
No, so you can't go up from there.
It's like, yeah,
it's like you had him too.
Right. It's like he's top 3, right? And I don't think he's Magic. Just because Magic is, I mean, that's Magic, right? Like, you know, that's 6'9" point guard, exceptional passing ability, great leader, all that stuff, champion, all that stuff. I mean, you know, for me it's Magic, and then I mean I put Steph 2. But like if you say, well, I got Steph 3 or 4, then it's like, okay, like he's, you know, top 3 for most people, top 5 for damn near everybody. So I think he's gonna be and then of course, like pretty much after 1, it's kind of just a preference. I think a lot of people have Magic as the best point guard of all time. So
yeah, if he's number 2, then which he probably is for me, maybe I don't know. Yeah, he probably is. Then yeah, I mean he's not gonna go up anymore. I mean,
right,
it's hard to beat Magic.
So hard to be Magic, bro.
It's hard to be Magic, but I think it does change as far as like the whole top 10 players situation. I think it kind of I have him probably around like 12, 13 right now. I mean, I think you have to at least make a conversation out moving him into the top 10. If he keeps dominating like he is.
Yeah,
Finals MVP.
It's just not really a damn thing you can do. Like it's just nothing you can really do with them. You know, it's kind of like, I mean, obviously in a different.
I mean, you can say that about all the top 10 players. I think.
Sure. I mean, I think so, but like it's like, yeah, it's just. I think it's just the fact that it's so much different than like pretty much any of the other top 10 players. Like the way that he dominates the game. I think like same thing with like kind of Giannis. I think, you know, not a damn thing you can do. And I think the only person to dominate the way Giannis dominates is Shaq, you know? So it's kind of like.
You think LeBron did?
not the. I don't think LeBron dominated in the same way that Giannis does. I think Giannis is like, at the rim, lots of dunks, lots of scoring, lots of rebounding and defense. I think LeBron is more his overall impact on the game. You couldn't stop him from scoring. You couldn't stop him from making. He was an elite passer, and then defense and just kind of the do everything. I think Giannis is just if Giannis does not have to shoot the basketball, and I think LeBron had to, in a sense. So just the way that he dominated the game, like I said, kind of like Shaq. It's like Shaq is gonna go to the block.
Sure.
The fuck you gonna do? I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be David Robinson. It can be Brian Reeves. It could be anybody. That's the guy that Shaq said. That's the guy that Shaq said gave him the most hell. That's crazy, right? That's the guy that Shaq said gave him the most hell.
I didn't wake up expecting to hear that name today.
Yeah, right.
You're
it's not a damn thing you can do. Not Omer Yurtseven.
I think that Steph is probably top 3 already point guards. I would say Magic, Oscar Robertson, and Steph. Like if you flip flop Oscar and Steph 2 and 3, like it don't make no difference to me regardless.
Everybody got Magic 1. Yep.
It's kind of preference. Yeah, Magic is number 1. Like that makes me think like I should try and make a Magic Johnson build in 2K. Just for like 99 pass accuracy. I don't do nothing but flashy passes. But it's like, bro, I'm right here, bro. It's like dribble handoff. Why are you putting it between your legs? Yeah, I would say like if Steph wins Finals MVP, like it don't make any difference to me. I couldn't name the last 3 Finals MVPs. Like if I think about it. Well, I'm sure Giannis was last year. And then
he won last year.
The year before that was LeBron. And then the year before that was
KD.
All right, so maybe we can nail But like when you think about players like in the finals, like they talk about winning the finals. Like it's not.
Yeah, but for me, Steph has had some poor finals performances.
Sure.
He hasn't had a lot of like really bad ones, but he hasn't had like, a Steph Curry.
How many rings does he have?
3.
3? Yeah, I think out of the 3 rings that he has. I think of the 3 rings that he has, the one Iggy
won one of the finals MVPs. KD
and the KD won the other 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think of the 3 rings that he has, I think the only one that I would say that's supposed to be his Finals MVP is the one that Iggy has.
No, he didn't play well in that one.
I think the first KD one was
the big.
He played well in both the KD ones, but KD was just better.
Yeah.
The big story about like the Iggy one, because like Iggy won Final MVP for guarding Braun, and he averaged 35, 10, and 10. It's like it's like you know what I'm saying? Like true. I get that like Steph didn't play that well. He didn't play that. I don't think he played that poorly.
He played pretty bad. First of all, it's Steph Curry. If he played decent, he would have won it.
I see, but
yeah. That was the Cavs team where Kyrie and Kevin Love were hurt, and like the graphic showed LeBron, Matthew Dellavedova, and J.R. Smith is like in the graphic versus.
They started Mozgov in that finals too, right?
Huh?
They started Mozgov in that finals.
Yeah, it was Matthew Dellavedova, J.R. Smith, LeBron, Tristan Thompson.
Oh, Tristan. Oh.
And yeah, Amon Shumpert was on that team too. It's not a good team. You lose Kevin Love and Kyrie. That was just a bad team. You might as well put us in the corner. Instead of the corner on that team, I think. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, like that Warriors team is really good too. Like that was when like Leandro Barbosa was on that team too. It was
Sean
just a good
Livingston turnaround fade.
Sean Livingston never missed a mid range in his life. Like those are just good teams. Like LeBron got jumped in those finals. Like, he got jumped in those finals. But yeah, I'm sure it's on Steph's mind that he wants to win a Finals MVP. I think I'm shocked that there's been so much talk about KD in the finals anyway. Like the Draymond interviews, like mentioning that the offense has always gone through Steph. Like even when KD was there, I think, who cares?
Speaking
You know
of,
what I mean?
did y'all see that they had an interview with CJ McCollum today or yesterday maybe?
Yes, I only watched this stuff about like if Draymond should have gotten a technical, like a double tech and ejected.
Yeah,
Of it.
they actually were talking about, go figure, KD. This is about why I brought it up, but they were talking about KD and they were talking about how like everybody, CJ McCollum pretty much said like everybody knew who the best player on the team was. Everybody knew, who the man was. KD was the guy, and Steph Curry, it just worked like that, and I think KD gets a lot of, hate just because he's not a very likable guy sometimes. Steph Curry is a really likable dude unless you're playing against him, but like KD is just not a likable guy all the time. I don't personally mind him. I think he's
not likable because he didn't let you talk shit to him.
because he's
I think he's
clap
authentic.
back. Yeah, I mean,
because
he's
he
a
claps
great
back. Like I don't mind it.
You treat him like a human being, he's probably a great dude.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, I feel like if you run your mouth to these athletes, they human too. And again, I say this a lot on the show. Basketball was not the first option for a lot of these players.
Right.
There was the streets. You know what I mean? Like so, I think but yeah, KD gets a lot of Steph made the game easier. He was getting double teamed and stuff. Like he's running close to the ball. KD's not. Yeah. You double teaming KD off ball for. That don't make sense. Steph Curry is running toward the ball. Yeah, he's gonna get double teamed.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. If people thought it was too easy for KD to score, I mean, come on, he can score.
Well, first and foremost, it's already easy for him to score.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I
don't give a damn if somebody's getting double teamed or not. You double team Steph Curry and leave KD open, you're stupid anyways. So
right.
If you double team KD and leave Steph or open, if you leave Steph open, you want him to score 80. Like you want that. Like that you're asking for if you go double team KD off ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think, and I've asked people this before, do you think that Draymond Green, do you think Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Do you think that Draymond would have had a Hall of Fame career if he did not play in Golden State?
No.
In a vacuum, no. But I think if he was in the right situation, he could have. So it's hard to say because like he benefits from that system so much, but I think he could do that for another team if he had the players around him.
But you wouldn't have Steph and Clay. Like say that you had say that he was on like the Mavs before Luka.
Say he was on like say the Nets and he had Kyrie and KD.
He's probably doing the same thing.
He's probably doing the same thing.
But if
if he's on the Blazers, he has CJ and Dame. I think, he maybe does the same thing.
Okay. But say that he doesn't have, say he has one, say he's in Washington and you got Bradley Beal.
As of right now, no, because we haven't seen him outside. So I mean, he might be able to, improve his game, but you can't say he's even an all-star.
Right. So I think I think no one has ever been like any Hall of Famer has benefited more from their surroundings than Draymond. I think Draymond will be a Hall of Famer because he's won all those championships. He was a core player in all of those, so it's like you can't take that away from him. But when I think of like Hall of Famer, it's like you're the guy. Like
I will say though, I think you're putting them like you kind of. It seems like you make it seem like he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I don't think he's that. I think he's gonna
feel
take
like
some
I think he'll get in like first ballot.
No, I
You
think he's
don't
gonna
think
take some
so?
time.
I
Not
just
right
can't
now.
see him waiting. Like
I think
No.
his importance to that Warriors team. I don't know, man. Like I think that like I don't remember Draymond a lot in college, but the way that he has like taken over the role that he's supposed to play in Golden State, and I think it's probably the easiest part of the game for him to build. It's just the IQ. You just study, and then making passes. I mean, I think that might be easier than developing a jump shot or whatever. I don't know. I think he gets in just probably first ballot based off his importance to the championship winning dynasty. I think he probably gets in first ballot.
He was also really good in college too. He's a Big Ten Player of the Year,
I remember he was really good in college. I just don't
All
remember.
so was
American.
Denzel Valentine.
Well, Denzel Valentine doesn't have 3 NBA championships.
Sucks. I'm just saying, like Big Ten Player of the Year. I don't care about that shit.
It takes into account.
Yeah, no.
Take everything. The
I
gold
just
medalist.
hate Denzel Valentine. Sorry.
Understand.
Chicago Bulls legend Denzel Valentine.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I'm interested in like people's thoughts on like Draymond Green's legacy. I don't know if Scottie Pippen had to wait to get in. I assume that he probably.
I don't think he was first ballot.
Okay, so if Scottie Pippen's not first ballot, then maybe Draymond's not first ballot.
I'm gonna just see. Manu was first ballot though, so but he's a bit different because he won the Olympics and shit. But Manu was first ballot, so maybe.
I think that they're gonna put in when they all retire. I think they're gonna put them all in together. I have a feeling that they're all gonna retire at like the same time. I think if anyone's gonna stay longer around, it's gonna be Clay.
With his injuries,
Yeah,
again. He might. I think he might be first.
I think he's either gonna.
Second.
I think he could either be first or last, due to the fact that if you can shoot, you can play forever.
That's true.
And like in his role, just catching and shooting, like he doesn't defend primary ball handler anymore because they got Andrew Wiggins. So it's like
I can see. I think Steph is first, then Clay, then Draymond.
Draymond retires last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Draymond's great on TV. I love him when he goes on TNT.
I think that he would if anything, I don't think Draymond would want to be on a bad team. So I think like if Steph retired, then he would also retire.
I don't think Steph goes first.
I think Draymond goes first.
I think Draymond goes first.
I feel like Steph has stuff to do outside, has ambitions outside of basketball. I don't know.
That's why I also think Clay will be last. What does Clay do outside of basketball? He goes on.
So I feel like Steph has like his daughters and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just feel like he's more of a family man. He wants to spend time with his family. Not saying that the other people aren't. Obviously they are, but he's more like a public, I guess, family man. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
They're better than Tim Duncan, so it don't matter.
True. Okay, so switching gears a little bit, moving on to the NFL. So I don't know how much you guys have read into Deshaun Watson's allegations, but this has
Only
been going
24.
on. This has been going on for a long time, and I feel like there's only been one press conference that Deshaun Watson had, and it wasn't even in relation directly to the allegations that surrounds him. It was just his introduction to the Cleveland Browns. So he hasn't really like come out and really talked about it. The NFL hasn't come out and really said anything. So it's like, if you're the NFL, like the season's approaching, like OTAs are happening right now, and then you're gonna get into summer camp, like training camp. It's like, if you're the NFL, like you gotta do something, right? Like
I don't think he's gonna play this year
at all.
at all. I think he'd be suspended for the whole year.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna hear anything about it until they start figuring stuff out. Like, league reasons. You're not going to talk
you can't
about
let him play. I don't think so. With all this going on, I think I think the Browns know that because I think if you look at the way his contract is structured, he's not getting paid a lot for this
It's like
year.
end loaded.
Yeah. So I think they understand, like, he's probably not going to play this year.
I think they have a really good
season.
I think they have a really good idea, because why else would you still have Baker Mayfield?
That's true, and they haven't even really tried shopping him.
No, they said they don't want to trade him.
Yeah.
So I don't see him know. I think they know that A, he's probably not going to play, and then B, like, they're not going to, like, if they traded Baker Mayfield, it would literally be a waste of a year for the Cleveland Browns. I don't think they want to do that. So it's like, I don't necessarily see him playing either. And obviously, the more it drags on, like, let's say preseason rolls around and there's no, 2 months from now, and there's no resolution at all. It's like, you literally cannot let him play. No. Like, even if it looks like he might, they might settle and everything, whatever the case is or whatever, can't let him play. Can't let him play.
And it's like more women are still coming out. It's like 2 more within the past week, and it's up to 24 now. And I think there's going to be like more trickle of like information that rolls through, and it's just not. If I'm Deshaun Watson, I probably want to get like ahead of it and like say something. Like,
can't say anything, bro.
I try to think of it like the Trevor Bauer situation in LA right now. Like, Trevor Bauer has been suspended. He was suspended by the MLB, and then they extended it, and then now it's like he's suspended indefinitely. And he's come out and said that, is very adamant that he didn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not really sure what's happening with him right now, but I kind of relate it to the Trevor Bauer situation. It's like he at least came out and said something, and it's been 2 years basically. It's like we haven't really heard anything. So it's like, I don't know.
I don't even want to, like, it's hard to even speak on because you just don't know. You don't want to say the wrong thing,
Yes.
It seems like he's just a real horny motherfucker that likes weird stuff. That's what it seems like. Obviously, we don't know. I'm not, discrediting any testimonies or anything like that. It just seems like he's just a weird dude, real horny, and he hired what, 66 masseuses,
66 therapists,
2 months,
17 months.
I mean,
17 months.
That's 4 to 5 massages a month.
Different ones.
Like I said, he's just a weird dude.
Like, I go to the same barber.
Right. That's what I was thinking too.
I don't really get massages ever, but like, so like I'm trying to relate it to something that I go to a lot. Like, I get my hair cut, and I go to the same barber. Like if I'm going to 66 barbers in a year and a half span, that's weird.
It's weird. Seemed like I don't know. It's just he's a horny dude with a weird fetish. And,
Right. I mean, the last thing that
you can't exactly hire hookers
true.
for that to get your rocks off. So
True.
yeah,
Like the last thing I want to do is devalue any sort of like
exactly.
women allegation or complaints. Like I think you should see the whole thing through or whatever. So
If he did it, lock him up, throw away the key.
I'm not picking either side, like any side, but I feel like if 24 women are all saying the same things, like I kind of lean towards them right now until I know more information because it's like 24 women, 24 out of 66. That is a very high batting average. Like you doing something you're not supposed to be doing, and like how they were describing it, it's like he could be an LHB, a little horny bastard.
He's definitely that's out the window.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm interested, but I think like the NFL has got to do something very, very soon. Yeah, I think I think we got to do. They got to come out and say something like we're gonna suspend him indefinitely until we know more.
I think it's just one of those things where it's kind of like for them, I think they already know what they're gonna do. So there's not. I don't think there's like a huge rush for them to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because like. On their end, it's going to be suspending Deshaun Watson. At this point, it's just kind of how many games. You know, I think if it's 4, is it 8? Is it the whole season? Like what? I think it is like no matter what. I don't think he plays week 1. So it's like, yeah. So I think in there for them, they've said what they said. They don't condone any of the actions of Deshaun Watson, whatever. Yada, you know. And at this point, it's how many games and how long is the suspension. And I think that's kind of where they're at as far as that goes.
Yeah. I thought they might announce something towards the start of
like
spring training, OTAs and stuff.
Yeah, I thought by now, like
I think maybe like
before training camp for sure.
Training camp. I was thinking like that week before. That's when I think they're gonna make an announcement, so the Browns have time to prepare. But I think they know.
I think they know already. They have to be talking to Roger Goodell already. Like,
yeah.
I mean, even like with no communication to him, like I said, is I think everybody. Yeah, I think everybody has an idea that he's missing games. It's just a matter of how many. Yeah, how many.
Yeah. So if I'm Baker, this is pretty much like you're kind of a lame duck QB, but it's like you got to show out.
Yeah, if I'm Baker, I see it as I got 8 weeks so that I can play.
Right.
And then get me out of here before the deadline.
Right. Because then, Drew Lock could be
you never know what could happen then.
Seattle. And then
Mac Jones could be horrible. You just never know.
I'm praying. I cannot do another decade of Patriots dynasty. I hate Patriots. I don't hate Patriots fans. Yes, I do. But like they're just so much winning in this city. And I hate it because I'm from a city of losers. So I can't deal. You can't go. It's like the Packers going from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers. I can't have Brady to Mac Jones. And it just another 10 to 15 years of Patriots fan. I can't do it.
Bro, just get yourself some ice cream. It makes everything better, bro.
Ice cream?
Ice cream will make everything better for you. If you just got some of that and sat and watched the Patriots, I bet it'll be tolerable.
I do live right next to a great ice cream spot. Shout out JP Licks. But also side note, I'm at so chocolate sprinkles.
Mm-hmm.
I recently learned that they we'll call them people who don't like us used to call chocolate sprinkles Jimmy's for like Jimmy Cricket because they used to call us back in the day Jimmy's because we're
Yep, got it.
The
Mhm. Following.
So I learned that chocolate sprinkles were called Jimmy's, and now I can't eat chocolate sprinkles no more because, I put chocolate sprinkles on everything, and it's like I can't do it anymore because I know that they're called Jimmy's, and I know why they're called Jimmy's. So next time you see chocolate sprinkles and someone tries to add them to your ice cream, you say no.
Say no.
Oh God, I
It's a
don't eat
little
chocolate
racist.
sprinkles on my ice cream. Oh God, I won't.
I'm asking, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. That look like a chocolate sprinkle to you?
What you mean by that?
Yeah.
Seem like a Jimmy?
So yes, so that chocolate sprinkles are ruined for me. So that sucks. But anyway, all right. So we'll see what the NFL does with Deshaun Watson.
Dude,
You need to get a girl, man. God,
Well,
do some
horny,
role
boy.
play, bro.
He had one.
He had Mia Khalifa, didn't he?
No, well, her.
Anyways,
but he had Jimmy.
He had who?
Jilly Anais. Give it a Google. Jilly. Jilly Anais. 2 words.
Is it the light skinned girl with like blonde hair?
Oh
wait,
brown.
Or like blondish brown. Wait, I thought DeJounte Murray was dating this girl.
Maybe I thought that was Deshaun Watson's girl up until this
Lord.
whole thing came out.
Or multiple things could be true.
Yeah, I thought that was Deshaun Watson's chick until the whole thing came out. All this stuff started happening.
Okay, I thought that she dated DeJounte Murray. And
I do see pictures of her and Deshaun Watson kissing.
Yep, that's what I thought.
And holding hands.
Okay, but did she also date DeJounte Murray?
Now, DeJounte Murray is cold, so he could pull that off.
Both of them. Yes. Okay. So she's got a type, which is
whoa, hey. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
somewhere else with that.
No.
Watch out.
If I would have said type, we were. I think you were going. We would have fell into that, but she's not. She's not looking for us.
No, she's not searching for the cookout. I promise.
Yeah, she ain't ever looked at my Instagram and be like, "That's Bo right there." So anyway,
to DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, I mean, also, Michael B. Jordan back on the market.
Oh,
my boy was hurt.
He was hurt.
My boy was hurt. Hey, I felt that. I was
they
like,
showed him at the game.
That's tough, man. We all knew the exact scenario that got him to the game.
Yep.
What was said before.
Yep.
It's tough.
First public appearance since the breakup with Lori Harvey. Steve Harvey came out and said, "I'm Team Lori," obviously. And I didn't know the age difference was that significant. I didn't know there was a 10-year age gap there.
Yeah.
I also didn't know Michael B. Jordan was 35.
Yeah, he's been acting for. He was what? How was he in Friday Night Lights? Like 16, 17? That was 20 years ago.
The show?
Yeah.
No, wait.
No, the show. He was in the show. He was.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
How old was he?
That came out in 2004.
Okay, it was almost 20
Oh,
years
sorry,
ago.
that's
movie. When the show come out? I feel like it was a long time ago.
It wasn't 20 years ago.
Okay.
It came after the movie. 2006.
That's true.
It's not that far after the movie then.
Yeah, 2006. So
yeah, that's about right.
That was what, 16 years ago? So 30 minus 50, goddamn 47.
Goddamn 40.
Anyways, yeah, man, my boy was hurt, man.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. But, can we feel that bad for Michael B. Jordan? Because if I woke up like Michael B. Jordan, then, I'm good.
Well, I know what that's like, but.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to our daily Poeltl and Weddle. We're hot on Poeltl. undefeated, never lost. Overcame Omer, you're 7th.
Apparently, he's pretty cold. That's what Josh sent me an
know.
Instagram post. He didn't send y'all that
No.
about how Omer Yurtseven was gonna be cold.
He's
Like
been
2
posting
years.
a lot on Instagram. I followed him after that day. He posts a lot of like pictures of him warming up. So like
Josh said he cold. He said he's tough. His exact
I
words.
believe
So
him.
we'll see.
Anyway, okay, so Daily Poeltl still undefeated. Eris, who are we starting with?
Ferrari, though, baby. Come on, Dorian. Let's go. Turn me up, Dorian.
Dorian Finney-Smith, bang. Nothing.
Nothing. It was nothing.
Easy.
What a rat.
Look, baby,
Has to be a guard.
139, baby. It's easy. It's easy at this point. It's an Eastern Conference guard. Easy.
Let's go Trey Young.
Nope. Number 10, baby. Nope. Don't do that.
Yeah. Lower than 10.
Kyrie.
Okay. Again.
11.
Lower than 10.
Kyrie was 11? Dang.
Again, lower than 10.
Lay off the beer.
Let me
What'd
think.
you say?
Let me think of. Let's
Jaylen
go.
Brown.
Kemba.
Jaylen Brown is a guard forward.
Let's go Kemba.
Kemba is older than 29.
Oh shit! I didn't even look at that. You're right. Yep. 29.
Okay, Lonzo.
Lonzo
Yeah.
Ball is 6'7", I think.
6'6".
Okay, Lonzo Ball.
Zobal.
Lonzo Ball, bang. Oh,
Come on, Zo.
Come on, man.
Come on, Zo.
wait, who is number 1?
No, it's Kobe White,
Oh,
number 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Kobe White.
Kobe White. It's with a C.
All right. Kobe White, that's easy. Bang.
Bang, bang, Adam.
Go.
Yes, sir.
You know what time
Kobe.
it is.
Yes.
Victory shot. But you still done with that Woodford, bro?
Sorry.
Babysitting that shit. I mean, I say that.
Hey.
I'm not getting it, but I ain't drinking. Ooh. That fireball just look like it hurt.
That shit. It's kind of. I'm feeling it today.
Not good.
I'm feeling
You
it today.
feeling it? You're
I'm feeling the fireball today. It's that type of day for me.
tripping.
I'm ready to step out at the club.
You're tripping.
It's Tuesday.
It's Turtle Tuesday. Come on.
Turtle Tuesday.
All right. Back on Weddle. Eris, who are we starting with?
Please
It's
no.
gotta be
Say-
Jonathan Taylor, baby. Come on. Nah, I
Jonathan
want to preface it by
Taylor.
saying
Bang.
if he
Ew.
hello, if he ever changes his number, I'm not gonna be able to use that anymore.
Ooh.
Okay. Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Oh. No shot. We got this.
No way it's Derrick Henry.
Herney. No shot, Derrick Henry. Bang!
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on, John. Come on,
Hey.
Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, I'm sorry,
Easy.
Jonathan.
It's
Taylor.
easy,
I know you're
Adam.
not watching this, but if you are watching this on Wisconsin, I'm really sorry that I doubted you.
It's easy.
This was for you, Jay. JT.
Victory shot.
Easy. It's easy, deuce.
That's 2 tough shots back to back.
God, bro, that looks
In that
ooh,
succession.
wee.
Got a battle, bro. Come on.
Okay,
Hey, man.
we're hooping. We're
We
hooping.
are.
man.
And here we go. Kicker.
Okay, Weddle hard mode. We need to avoid Mitch Morse and Alex Highsmith. Harris, who are we starting with?
Jonathan. Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't break it. We're going Jonathan Taylor.
It is, bro. Okay. All right.
It ain't broke.
I just got done saying I'm sorry, Jonathan Taylor. Bang.
Okay.
Okay.
Offensive
It is an
player.
offensive player, though.
So that's a
NFC.
positive. Okay, so it's probably
And
a
it's a lower
quarterback.
number. So
Gotta
it's
be-
not
probably
a
a
guard.
QB.
Gotta be QB.
It's got to be
QB.
Dak Prescott.
Let's go Daniel Jones.
I won. I said it first.
Oh, not Dak.
Please.
Not Dak.
Ah! Not a quarterback, so I'm good with that.
Wide receiver. Above
Okay.
4.
Wide receiver.
Oh,
6'2".
6'2". Cooper Cup.
Adam Thielen.
Cooper Cup isn't over 28, so it can't be him.
Adam Thielen.
Could be Adam Thielen.
Could be Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen? Ooh.
Auto wide receiver. Oh no.
Damn.
Tight end.
No, because they were like something like 17, 16, 15.
Well, who else it gonna be? A fullback?
Oh, not a receiver, you're right.
Could be a kicker.
No, it's not a fucking kick. No, because it'll be a special teams thing. Maybe it is a tight end, but who wears?
We got guesses. Let's find a division.
Okay. So looking at NFC South or NFC West.
Or NFC North. I mean West, sorry.
What is OJ Howard's number? OJ Howard's not 31. Never mind. I thought he changed his number. That's why I asked.
31?
No, man.
31-year-old tight end? That's, I don't know.
Tight end.
We're like number like 16, 15, 14. Now, I want to try. We got guesses to burn. Can we try? I want to get close to the jersey number.
It's got to be.
Can we try Mike Evans? I know he's not 6'2" or 31, but he wears 13, and he's in the NFC South.
I like it.
Okay. This is the burn.
Lower than 13? So it's probably a single-digit number, you think? NFC South tight end.
Could be it's fullback is a thing, right?
They list that as a running back,
but
can't be a
fullback. I don't know.
Who plays fullback in the NFC South?
I don't fucking know. Everyone throws in the NFC South. There is no fullbacks.
I mean, you know, I'm thinking obviously Christian McCaffrey's fullback. I don't know who that is. Tampa Bay.
It's not Tampa Bay.
It's not Tampa Bay though, right? So then it's like Atlanta or
Kyle Pitts. Kyle
Pitts is like 24.
Yeah.
He's 8. Kyle Pitts is 8.
I'm talking about his age.
I know. But we can see if it's a tight end. We do have guesses.
We could see if it's a tight end though.
And we could see
wait. I know who it is.
All ears.
What's Taysom Hill's number?
7.
7, right?
Yeah. It is. Yep. Oh, yep. 30. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It has to be Taysom Hill. Has to be
Taysom Hill.
That's the only guess it could be.
Let's go.
That's the only guess.
Fuck that guy. Yes, sir.
It's like he's the only tight end that wears like I'm trying to think of single digit numbers in Taysom Hill.
I didn't know.
I thought he was listed as a fullback though.
I didn't know they listed Taysom Hill as a tight end.
No, they
I know he's not a quarterback or a receiver or a running back. So
yeah, they got rid of him as a quarterback. They said that he was going full-time tight end.
That's like this offseason, I think.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, Adam, that's big time.
Yeah, Adam Cole. He got Lonzo Ball.
Adam,
this is hooping today.
Deem myself
like that. Big day. Come on, Adam, turn me up. Yeah, Adam, you went through a rough patch. It was a rocky road.
I did go.
It was a really rocky road, a slippery slope for you.
Bounce back, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson. I had my days.
Hey, Game 6 Clay.
Turtle Tuesday, Adam. I'm here.
Turtle Tuesday Adam. Cool.
I got a question for y'all though. From a video I saw. I got a question for a video that I saw.
Yep.
So let's say there was an adult spelling bee. Okay. If there was an adult spelling bee with completely normal everyday words, what word do you lose on?
I once asked my father in person as an adult how to spell the word drop.
Bro, you don't lose on that. There's no way you lose on that.
Okay, so I lost a spelling bee. I think it was like 4th grade or something on the word close because I didn't ask for the definition. And I thought it was close like you close a door, but it was close like what you wear.
That's the announcer's fault then. They didn't enunciate.
How do you pronounce clothes? It's clothes. It's not cloth. Yeah.
It's like clothes. Give me the clothes. Like close the door. I don't know.
Got some letters to emphasize.
Some denim cloths.
You make the sound. You say clothes.
Okay, so Ayers, say now I'm not. I'll ask Adam too. I'm not just asking this because we're the same shade of color. But now, if the announcer gave you the word axe, are you asking for a definition?
Got to because
because okay, say I'm announcing me, not like a Judy or something. Me, and I give you guys the word axe. Are you trusting that I would say ask if it was?
See, I thought you were saying axe.
There's just for me, there's just no way you're asking me about the word axe. So I'm sending it. There's just no way. I'm trusting you.
Okay. So you lost.
So I lost, yeah, for sure. What word gets you out? Just a completely normal,
I'm not gonna lie. At least once a week, I struggle to spell believe. Like I'm like sometimes I even like, bro, the autocorrect won't be working. I just hit the little microphone. I just say believe.
Yep.
Get it out of there. Get out of my face. If I'm driving, I don't try and spell believe.
I think that for me, the word like any I before E words, I don't trust. So like the word like achieve, I don't know. I don't know sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just some words where it's like you'll type it out and it's like
that don't look right.
That don't look right. So I'll Google it. It still doesn't look right.
I got 2.
Okay.
Definitely.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I lost.
I messed that one up too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I messed that one up too.
Definitely.
That's another one I say all the time. I still can't spell it. I couldn't spell it to you right now.
Could there's an A in there. It's gotta be right.
Yeah.
Always.
Is there?
No, there's not. But I put one in there every time I spell it.
I think like defiant and defiant.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and spell it right now. Definitely. DEFIN. This is where he lose me. ETELY.
See, I don't even know if you're right.
I have no clue.
I don't know. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I have to see it. I have no clue.
Right. I gotta put that together. But yes, one of the most embarrassing moments of my adulthood is when I asked my dad how to spell drop.
I got definitely and necessary. If I have to spell necessary,
I'm good. I'm good there. That's money.
Or
definitely.
Like necessity is another one. Like where you got like at the end, like you like the first half is good, like it sounds like what it sounds, but then you got like the ITIES, like them words.
Yeah,
I'm like bare necessities, bro.
Oh,
got me beat.
I'm good on those two. Definitely, I'm struggling. Clearly, I literally just spelled it wrong.
Okay, now this brings up a good Another good thing, and this is the last thing that we'll talk about on the show before we end. What are some words that you have trouble saying that you shouldn't have a hard time?
I know y'all had. I got called out at
That'll like
school
trip
for
you up on the
this.
phone or something. Like you're speaking in front of people, you see that word. And
I
it's
got
like,
called out at school for this. I know.
okay,
I think it's a black person. How do you say specific?
specific, because black people say Pacific.
Pacific, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You gotta be Pacific, man.
Yeah, be Pacific, dog. Yes.
Pacific. All the time.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything I have trouble saying. Maybe.
Hey, did you say Pacific too?
I just don't say the word, brother.
Yeah, there's just words that I try to avoid. Like the word, or like I'll have to say it slowly. Thorough.
Well, like no, I'm saying like instead of saying, you know, you need to be thorough. I'm not gonna say you need to be specific. You need to be thorough and elaborate.
Elaborate. That's a good word. Okay, so some words that trip me up is like when something's kind of like odd. It's like starts with a P.
Pacific.
No. No, like odd, like it's peculiar.
Oh God.
Peculiar.
Yeah,
I can't say it. I can't say it, bro. Peculiar.
Peculiar.
I can't say it. Like I just can't do it. Like
Peculiar.
Can you spell it?
Peculiar.
I think you definitely spelled that wrong.
Peculiar. It's like peculiar.
I think it's ILAR. I don't think it's LIAR.
It is. It's peculiar. That's what I said.
Huh.
Peculiar.
I spelled that whole wrong.
Peculiar.
I might have just lost to that.
Peculiar.
Bro.
Pacific.
No, oh wait, yeah, it is. You're right. I spelled it right when I typed it. That's crazy.
So that is one. If I'm not on Xbox and I'm like giving instructions to like new hires or something like that, or just like something like not Xbox, I say the word button. And not like button.
Button. Like you know, button.
Like
that doesn't sound like you sound like you're putting in so much work to that.
Yeah,
I know, but it's like,
button.
I know you gotta press the button. And I get made fun of a lot.
I gotta press a button.
It's like the episode of Family Guy where Stewie has to say whip.
Whip.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
What are some other the word like I have to say it slow, like eligible. Like I'll say eligible. Like
eligible.
I do too. I don't say the I sound.
Like I forget the
I
second.
gotta work on y'all
eligible,
public speaking.
Like eligible.
Be eligible.
Yeah, there's yeah.
He's ineligible. Ineligible.
You're saying eligible. Stop saying eligible, Bo.
That's what I keep saying. That's
what
why
I say too.
I gotta say eligible.
I don't say the I sound. Yeah, I don't say the I sound in eligible.
Exactly.
Eligible.
Yeah. And like comfortable.
Comfortable.
No, it's comfortable.
It's not comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Do not say fucking comfortable.
It is. It's comfortable. It's not comfortable.
That's another good one.
You're saying it wrong. It's not comfortable.
No, it's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
It's comfortable. No, it's not comfortable.
No, it's not.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No,
that's like spelling it like comturble. Comfortable. That's not right. It's comfortable. Like this bed is comfortable.
Yeah.
Just say comfy.
Or
say it with it. But yeah, yeah.
It's specific for me.
If gun to my head, they were like, Bo, you need to say this, you need to read this word, or I'm shooting you and all your friends, and that word is peculiar, we're dead. We lost.
Bo, you better say that word right for my damn life.
I can't say it. Gun to my. I can't even say it now. There's no pressure. Imagine if like a gun to our head and our lives are on the line. There's no shot. I'm saying that word. I can't.
Ain't this a bitch? I just died because Bo can't say a word that I probably can't even say.
Peculiar.
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 Maybe it's because I can speak Spanish. I'm good at rolling my R.
That doesn't make any sense. You don't roll it.
Maybe that's why.
Talking about.
Is that a weird flex?
just subtle.
Work like a button. It's a button.
That's a good one, Segovia. I like that. That's funny.
Anyway,
button.
Anyway, whatever. You missed the show today. Catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Celtics in 6, because I said. Anyway,
you said Celtics in 7, but
no, I'm saying Celtics in 6 right now. There's gonna be a peculiar game 3.
Be Pacific.
And we're specifically gonna lock down Steph Curry. And Jason Tatum is gonna be eligible to win the Finals MVP. I thought you were flipping us off at the beginning, but you're just making it hard. That's nice.
That's a weird way to do it. You do like Garrett Bale.
Yeah, there's like 3 different. Yeah, see, there's that one, and then there's like this one that I see a lot in soccer, and then there's like the Gareth Bale one. Then there's like just the big hands.
What's the Dele Ali? The
GOAT, first of all.
I can't do that.
I've never been able to do it either. So I tried because that was one of my guys.
Like turn your hand. Am I doing it right?
My hand's
I'm doing it.
My hand's not flexible like that.
I feel like I don't know. I can't do it. I don't.
You make this.
All right, we gotta go. Whatever.